Hey there, and welcome back to the continuing coverage from the GAMA Trade Show 2018. I'm joined this time by Amanda from Cryptozoic.
Hello.
And you are going to show me DC Spyfall. Which,
yes.
Yes, I'm really intrigued about this because Spyfall is probably in my top 20 of favorite games.
Same. It's a really, really fun game. In case you haven't played Spyfall yet, it's a really fun party bluffing game. So how it works is you are dealt out a random location. Somebody is the spy in Spyfall, but in this case it is now the Joker. So all of the locations are now iconic DC locations. Anyway, so how you play is you shuffle all of the locations, and there's 20 locations. Okay. You select a bag, you remove the cards, place the Joker, and then you take however many players are playing. So if there were 3 players, 3 cards, shuffle and deal. So 2 people will receive a location card and 1 person will receive the Joker card. Now, the Joker is trying to figure out what the location is, and the people with the location are trying to figure out who the Joker is.
Right.
They're trying to figure out who doesn't know where they are.
Without giving away too much information.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's very nuanced, it's very clever.
Nuanced,
it's very challenging.
Exactly. Yes.
So in this case, it was S.T.A.R Labs with the Flash. So 2 people would know it's S.T.A.R Labs, 1 person would be the Joker, and they're trying to figure out it's S.T.A.R Labs.
Yes. And to figure that out, you would ask each other questions about the location. Like,
yes.
You might say, do you do lots of experiments here or something?
That might give it away.
Yes,
the Joker would be like, oh, S.T.A.R Labs. You know, and, and then they would reveal, and they're like, we're at S.T.A.R Labs. But I think one of my favorite ones that I've played with DC Spyfall was I was playing with 2 girlfriends and my boyfriend. And we were in the Themyscira, and my friend looked him dead in the eyes and goes, do you belong here? Which was really clever because it could be Iceberg Lounge, maybe you're not old enough, Teen Titans, if you're not a Teen Titan, you know, and all sorts of places. And so it put it on him in his response, to which he said, no, but I'd really like to stay. And so we're like, okay, you got it. You got it.
That type of metagame, that is what makes Spyfall so cool.
Yes, and the DC part, you can get really nerdy. And like there's like the Bottled City of Candor on here, like Mogo, the Green Lantern's home base. So you can get really into character. You can play as characters if you would like. So that's really fun. And a cool thing about DC Spyfall is we're going to have some additional modules so that Spyfall did not have. So, for example, there are going to be 2 decks that are all locations. Okay. And so that's called the Multiverse Module, where everybody is dealt a different location. So everybody thinks they know where they are, but then people are giving really certain strange responses, to which you can challenge, are we in the multiverse? And then everybody flips over the cards and reveals if you are all in the multiverse. Everybody has different locations. In addition to that, there is also a deck that is all Jokers. So nobody knows where they are. And so everybody is all off kilter trying to figure out, none of the question makes sense. And you can challenge to see if it's the Joker deck.
Oh, but so these are all going to be randomized, so you don't even know if you're playing with the Joker deck or the Multiverse deck.
Right.
Oh my word, those little wrinkles just are mind-melting.
Yes, and then there's one more. There's also the Harley Quinn Helper. Ooh. So that is an icon on one of the cards. Here is our promo deck, the Swamp. So this will go to retailers that order a case. They will get the Swamp promo card. Okay. That'll be available. But there's a little icon right here for a Harley Quinn. If you're one in the 8 cards in a pack will have the Harley Quinn logo on it. If you're Harley Quinn, you're trying to help the Joker win. And so you get points if the Joker wins. However, if the group accuses you of being the Joker and you get convicted as the Joker, you lose and the Joker also gets points. Very DC. Very
she's going to end up taking the fall.
Yep. So that's really fun. You can choose to play with those. And another thing that we also will be including is we will have ability cards. Now this you can play, all of these have the same Spyfall background. So you can actually combine this with regular Spyfall 1, Spyfall 2. And so these are ability cards that will give you different things that you have to fulfill. Like one of them is after every 4th round, you have to accuse someone of being the Joker or the spy.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
So, okay, you have like events or tasks or stuff that's going
that you have to complete.
Nice. Okay, so DC Spyfall isn't just an art redo then. This is adding several new modules and add-ons that really puts nice twists in it.
Oh, it's really fun. And also another thing that I wanted to mention that people always ask about Spyfall and new editions of Spyfall is having more mats for people to see. This is a mock. This will be in the centerfold of the rulebook. People have always asked, why isn't there one for each player? And the designer actually was saying that it's a part of the game, and it's going to be in the rules actually for DC Spyfall, that you have to pass the location sheet to whoever you're asking the question to so that they see it.
Okay.
Because if everybody has the plate in front of them, they're going to be like looking down, and it takes away from the social interaction that makes Spyfall so awesome. You have to be reading their eyes. You have to be like noticing their social cues. Also, I know even when I have a location, like I get nervous because I'm like, wait, what can I say that doesn't give?
Exactly.
So I'm also nervous because I'm trying to formulate creative answers. So the fact that I don't know where, or like even though I know where we are, we're trying to like figure it out. It puts me on guard as well. So it keeps everybody on their toes and also keeps the interaction up and not looking down at your plate. So
fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so they're actually putting in kind of just to help mitigate that, saying, hey, you're going to pass this in, and now it's in the rule book.
So no matter if you know where you are or not, it's reflexive to look at something that's passed to you. It doesn't give away like, oh, I know where we are. I don't need to look at that. It's another thing. Yeah.
What's the target release date and MSRP going to be?
Yes, so it is scheduled to release around Gen Con, so in August.
Okay.
Yes. And the MSRP is $25.
Excellent. Especially for all the new extra modules and stuff that you have added on there. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing that with me.
Yes, of course.
Yes, and for more information and news from the GAMA Trade Show, including a few more Cryptozoic things that we've been talking about.
And a few more.
Yep, be sure to stay tuned to Paradise, and we'll have more coming up for you real soon. Well, okay, what is the development timeline for DC Spyfall and the MSRP going to be?
So this is going to be available at Gen Con and in August.
Excellent.
And it's 25, yes, 25.
Okay.
So many games. there's a few.
There's a few.